Macmillan Audio presents A Star is Bored by Byron Lane, read for you by Noah Galvin, with acknowledgments read by Byron Lane. This is a work of fiction. Events, characters, and high crimes are products of the author's imagination, or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to reality is purely coincidental, including names, places, weapons, and sexual acts. My attorney. Footnote. But seriously, I repeat, this is a work of fiction. That you might speculate as to the identity of certain key characters does not alter the fact that all of the characters in the book, including incidental ones, their names, the dialogue, the locales, and all of the events recounted are fictional products of the author's imagination and are not intended to describe or to identify real-life persons or events, nor should any such identification be inferred. Cameo appearances by certain named celebrities are also entirely fictional and are not intended to suggest or describe any association with real celebrities or events. My publisher's attorney. What? Where am I? Kathy Cannon. Part 1. Icarus. 1. I'm parked and panicked outside the estate of Hollywood royalty Kathy Cannon, star of stage and screen and People magazine's worst-dressed list. The only barrier between us is her massive front gate, made of wood and steel, elements at once both warm and hard, welcoming and severe. The vertical beams of the gate are covered in art, an orange street sign that says dump, a painting of Santa Claus smoking a cigarette, a banner announcing clothing optional beyond this point. My car, like my life, is idling out here, a couple minutes early for this job interview, the chance to be personal assistant to Kathy Cannon. My windshield frames the scene in front of me, her gate bordered by the clear, cool landscape of Beverly Hills, blue sky above, bright greens and hot pinks of sprawling bougainvillea on the left, aged branches of a huge avocado tree on the right, and, along the bottom, the gold hood of my used and tattered 2002 Nissan Sentra. Mostly gold, that is. The paint is peeling off in some parts, exposing raw, rusted, pocked steel beneath. I'm trying to chill out, wringing my hands, biting the inside of my mouth. The familiar and faint taste of blood always marks occasions like this. When I'm nervous, when I'm insecure, when I desperately want something. Sometimes there's pain. I want to be inside this gate. I'm thinking, I don't belong here. I'm sweating and grossly unsure what's ahead for me. Through the beams of her gate, I see specks of an entire universe laid out in a curious mix of earth tones and neon. I can make out things shimmering and shining in her yard. It looks like a carnival. It looks like an acid trip. It looks like heaven. I feel like I'm going to puke, sickened by the unfamiliar optimism that this may be exactly what I'm looking for. The beginning of something special for me. Her gate, an actual gateway to a better life. I'm here for the opportunity of my lifetime, and I'm exhausted from having been up all night. Not from partying, or from insomnia or anxiety, but working a job I hate. I'm a writer for local television news in Los Angeles. I've had the job 7 years on the aptly named graveyard shift. I start at midnight and write news stories that go into some ungrateful server and through some disinterested wires and onto the emotionless teleprompter where the overpaid, contractually malnourished anchor reads the words I wrote with a smile on her face. Your toothpaste causes cancer. A dozen orphans are dead in a fire. Today is gonna be sunny.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?